following presentation is rated PG and may contain coarse language and mature themes. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Tony Coates, and this is Instrumental. I didn't want to get just a keyboard because there's only just the one sound, and I feel like people would expect me to play some crazy stuff on it. I show up with this huge piano, and I'm like playing doom, doom. As long as you have like a general comprehension of keys, I think it was just way more feasible for me to just jump into this and incorporate it without having to completely start from scratch again. What do you need to stand for? Some shows I'll just hold it up. I'll just play it like that. Or I'll play it with a stand if they got a stand available, if you want me to do it properly. I was kind of nervous to kind of do that at first, but then it has so many cool sounds on it that I've gotten more comfortable with it over time. Essentially, I would like a band to just play my songs for me, and then I can get up there and I can be more delicate with my vocalizations and things like that. So with this, because you can alter the sound and you can bend the sound, it just helps my voice fit in better with it. And as I'm just holding it, I just gotta think about my positioning and my rhythm and things like that. But I feel more comfortable with my baby Korg here. I think as a musician, you just go through these waves of change, and this is my ebb, and I'm flowing. Before hearing those songs, I never really was a singer. There's no musicians in my family or anybody who like encouraged it or anything else like that. Just once I started hearing those, and then once that, I started listening to Luther Vandross a lot when I was like young, which kids generally aren't sitting over there listening to Luther Vandross in grade 8. So I listened to him a lot, and he just inspired me. I sucked when I first started singing. It wasn't good. It was squeaky, that I keep hitting that squeaky note and and then one day it wasn't squeaky no more. We grew up on the west side here. We lived in the townhouses over on Curry Street and stuff. It was just like a lot of rough kids over there. I just didn't really find myself connecting with a lot of people. I like to do a lot of art stuff, but at the time it was like I wasn't playing basketball. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to do all of these things, and I don't think that I related to them. So after we had the fire in the townhouse, we couldn't stay there anymore because they wanted us to pay to fix the whole place, so we ended up in a bad situation. So I just started I was listening to these artists. I was listening to a lot of soul artists already. Like I said, my first album was the Sade album. At recess, I remember I didn't like to go out. Usually I would hang out with the gifted kids because they had a piano in the classroom and stuff, and I thought that was pretty cool. Knew nothing about music, mind you, at this time. Took no music in school or anything. Then the principal was nice enough. I asked him if I could just sit in one of the empty classrooms and use the tape deck there, and brought my tapes from home. I remember I just started singing Luther Vandross. Like, a chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But I couldn't do that. But a chair is not a house. But I was saying that, but I didn't have any vocal control, and it was just me screaming these lyrics. But a chair is not a... And I'm like, okay, this isn't working. But over years of practice, I've got more refined. That was the first time I kind of used music as kind of what became like a therapeutic thing for myself, or something that allowed me to, I'm not relating to other people, so let me just relate to music. When I was younger, one of my first albums actually was Sade. Back in the day, my babysitter had given it to me when I was I must have been grade 7 or something like that. And she gave me a Sade album, and I always had that just playing on repeat in my room from there. Then growing up, listening to Flowetry was a big influence of mine. They just spoke to me, I guess. After you get that first one, you get hooked, whatever your style or genre or whatever it is. Yeah. They had piano lessons at the old Walkerville Theater. The theater was like debunked for like so many years, so they were just using it for whatever. But they had like a piano, and they would just have piano classes. So my great-grandmother, she bought me like a couple piano lessons there, not realizing how much of my life goes back to the piano like all the time, but I still only play chords. But I remember I used to go to the Olette's piano shop, and I would just spend hours in there. I didn't know how to play the piano. I just found it was quiet and it was like calm. And I remember there was the guy who owned the place and the lady who works. I'm like talking with these like 50-year-old people at 13, 14 years old. And I remember I had spent so much time in there that then they said one day that they had something for me. And I was like, well, what do you got for me? Like I wasn't expecting anything. They bought me art lessons. I got to go to these, do you mind if she comes out? Okay. So I got to go to these, to these art classes. and that was like one of my first experiences. We grew up like pretty poor. Okay, just no peace. So yeah, just getting those art classes, it gave me like an insight to something I don't think I would have ever seen either like another way. My parents would have never got me anything like that. But like being in there, I remember like feeling so kind of out of place, but just kind of the same way I am today, just kind of dive into things even if I'm uncomfortable with them. A lot of kids that were in there seemed like they had money and you know what I mean? They were kind of like, it was just something they probably didn't even want to be there. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I have 1 month of this, you know what I mean? And that was like one of like the most influential experiences. It kind of taught me that it doesn't really matter what kind of lifestyle you're from, that you can still go, you know, kind of do these things or whatever. Yeah, I didn't really have the kind of guidance like at home. I learned more like from people that I met like on the streets and like out here, like in the world, especially at shows that I would go to when it was punk shows earlier on in my life, and just different groups of people showed me aspects of life. I learned more things like outside of the house than I did inside of the house. Oh, what is the most recently played song in my playlist? You know what I've been listening to is a lot of, there's a new artist called, her name's Mareba, and her name's Umi. Just Spotify, I find them on Spotify, like just these random, but a lot of, they're really good like neo-soul artists. Daniel Caesar, I've been listening to a lot of his stuff. Anything that talks about something real. It's hard for me to try not to swear. I'm like something real.
I took a trip around the world. I woke up in Switzerland with Rapunzel by my side. God damn, I'm still alive. This roller coasters, it's got me coasting through emotionally ignorant bliss. But listen, this girl had no eyes, had cocaine running down her thighs. Took a hit for myself. Goddamn, that shit felt good under my skin. I know it feels good when I pull your hair, 'cause you tell me, boy, don't stop swimming, swimming inside these good vibrations. Oh God, oh God, oh Jesus, don't stop swimming in me in these good vibrations. And please, take care of my soul. Yeah, ooh, yeah, oh yeah, take care of my soul. Nah. We both know this meeting was chance, but I must advance to my next destination round the globe. 'Cause 'cause this wanderlust got a hold on me. But it's only you I see, so if anything, well, I remember this girl with no eyes had cocaine running down her thighs. Took a hit for myself. Goddamn, that shit felt good under my skin. I know it feels good when I use my nails. 'Cause you tell me, boy, don't stop swimming, swimming inside these good vibrations. Oh God, oh God, oh Jesus, don't stop swimming in me. These good vibrations, and please take care of my soul.